Recording in progress.
Dicen que en épocas de grandes cambios es cuando aparecen las mejores oportunidades. Este es el momento de aprovechar el presente para construir el futuro que deseamos. Hoy abrimos una puerta al futuro en el que las más avanzadas tecnologías se ponen a disposición del ser humano para construir un mundo mejor. Descubre Decentra, la oportunidad que eleva tu potencial con la ayuda de las mejores herramientas digitales del mercado actual, como blockchain, staking, web 3.0, NFTs, DeFi y más, mientras te ayuda a mejorar tus finanzas personales. Usando la tecnología más avanzada hoy y creando la que está por llegar. Bienvenido al futuro. Bienvenido a Decentra. El mundo del futuro se está construyendo en estos momentos. Un universo sin límites llamado metaverso está naciendo. La siguiente generación en la evolución de Internet. Un lugar donde las barreras de tiempo y espacio no existen. Un mundo donde la imaginación, fusionada con el desarrollo tecnológico, construirán los negocios del futuro. Y en este mundo, los cimientos de una gran ciudad comienzan a ser colocados. Decentra y Landian, la alianza que cambiará el mundo, están construyendo Decentra City dentro del metaverso. Esta ciudad será un lugar para explorar, para crecer, para conectar, donde podrás hacer tantas cosas como desees. Y habrá un lugar para el emprendimiento, para la formación, el arte, el entretenimiento y las relaciones humanas. En Decentra City Podrás comprar o alquilar coches, invertir en activos, comprar la casa de tus sueños o construir un gran edificio. Pero también podrás disfrutar de multitud de experiencias asombrosas o jugar. Tendrás una versión digital de ti mismo, viviendo e interactuando con otros ciudadanos de Decentra City, con un avatar personalizado. El metaverso hiperrealista más avanzado del mundo. Este es un momento único en la historia. La primera compañía de network marketing que arranca oficialmente dentro del metaverso. Decentra City, la ciudad donde no existe lo imposible. Lo único constante en la vida es el cambio. El cambio es lo que ayuda a definir cada era, más avanzada que la anterior. En Decentra, abrazamos ese cambio y lo impulsamos. Creamos una nueva manera de hacer negocios, una nueva manera de aprender, una nueva manera de emprender, una nueva manera de comunicar, una nueva manera de liderar, una nueva manera de crecer. Los nuevos tiempos requieren nuevos métodos, nuevas tecnologías, nuevas formas de ver el mundo. Decentra, una nueva oportunidad para un nuevo mundo.
Throughout time, there have always been people with a vision, dedication, and determination to change history. People who share a present and a future. Now, we have a mission to find those people with whom we will change the world. The Limitless Founder Circle is born. A select group of leaders who act on values, principles, and commitment. Only 30 people will be chosen to belong to this circle of founders. 30 chosen ones who will have a great responsibility, but will also be rewarded for their dedication. The members of the Limitless Founders Circle will be able to go to wonderful places: Dubai, Miami, New York, Paris, Monaco, London, Tokyo. They will have exclusive access to trainings with the world's top millionaire minds: Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki. Trained and prepared to change history, to build a legacy. A new era will begin with a circle. The founders will be building the largest, fastest growing, most impactful company of the century. Decentra. Are you ready to be one of them?
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Muy
Hello,
buenos
hello, how are you?
ustedes.
Good morning to every single one of you.
Según sea el caso, que
Good
estén
morning, good
en
afternoon, and good
auditoría.
evening,
Por favor,
depending on the time that you're watching this.
comenzar, quiero pedirles a
Before
todos un enorme
we
favor,
start,
que me
I want to
hagan
ask you a
una
favor,
captura de pantalla,
and please take a
WhatsApp,
screenshot and send your a message
su equipo a que se conecten
to your team, to your community, and invite them to log in and connect with this training that we're going to have today. Trust me, the part of success that a humble servant is doing is to be attached to a system, and this is a system, and to learn from the people that has already those results that we want. And this mentorship, these trainings that we are doing, ladies and gentlemen, they're just totally free, and this is free thanks to our system, to our company. Therefore, all of us have to give that value to our system. So therefore, please send those messages to your team, your community, through that WhatsApp. Before that happens, please greet me and tell me from what place are you logging in today. Please tell me from where are you connecting today, from what place of the world you're logging in today. From Illinois, Mexico, Tejupilco, Colombia. Where else? Where else? Jalisco, San Diego, Mexico City, Guerrero, Mexico. Great, great.
Perfecto. Bueno,
from Florida. I introduce myself to every single one of you, to the people that does not know me. I know that every single day there's brand new people. My name is Yuri Estrada, and I'll share a little bit about me. I have over 5 years developing this business model of network marketing. My profession is being a teacher, and thanks to this industry, network marketing, I could fire my boss. I could tell him, thank you a lot, but I will not be fighting for someone else's dreams. I will be fighting for my dreams, and I'll be working for my dreams. And ladies and gentlemen, today, I do not have a boss. I'm financially free. I'm truly happy doing this business model because it's helping other people. And the most important thing, that I'm helping many other people. These last years, because I had a mindset of an employee, and I changed my mindset to a businesswoman. And that book, it was Rich Father, Poor Father from Robert Kiyosaki. For those people that had a job and they still have that mentality and that belief that the best that can exist is that you have a job, a degree. Well, no. That book will change your mentality in your life, because from that point on, my transformation, the change of decisions that I took from that point on, and then my lifestyle that I have today is from that point on. So we are today at Decentra, we're represented Diamond Rank. I was one of the very first that started in this company from pre-launch. And I want to tell you that we just barely have 90 days in this company. All right? Like you today, you're launching and starting with a company that is totally brand new, that you're starting with a company from its foundations. And that is a great blessing, that you can be able to start with a company that you can grow alongside with that company. Because you're going to find so many challenges. And let me tell you that you're going to find some challenges, but together as family, we're going to face them and to solve them. But it's so beautiful that we can grow along with a company. I remember a lot, some words that my mentor told me, and I want you to write this down.
Aquí me quedó, ¿ok? Me decía,
because it was totally engraved in my mind. So you want to be from the thousands that makes millions, or you want to be of the millions that makes thousands. And I will repeat this again. So do you want to be from the thousands that makes millions, or you want to be from the millions that makes thousands? It took me a while to understand this, but when I understood this, I want to be from the thousands that makes millions. I want to start with a company that we're going to be together, and you're going to face some challenges that we're need to open every single market in every country, in every city, and that we need to pay a really high price for it, but we're going to be just thousands of people making millions. So if you want to be of the millions that just want to make thousands, there's many companies that are 30 or 40 years in the market, and that you can be the code over 1 million and something. And today you have 3 months. Today you have the opportunity to launch with a company. Write in the chat, please, because I love interacting with people. So if you want to be from the thousand that makes millions, type 1. If you want to be from the millions that make thousands, type 2. Because trust me, every single time that I'm at an event or a convention, I truly fall in love with Decentra even more. And how are you going to fall in love? Well, connected to the system, being in every single event, being close to the corporate. That's how you're going to fall in love. And it is something impressive. If you can see my smile, it's because I'm falling in love with this, with Decentra, and with this wonderful enterprise. And truthfully, from within my heart, we're barely launching, and that is changing people's lives. And I want you to visualize yourself in 5 years, just 5 years. Many times we dedicate a lot of time and years for us to have a good retirement plan where you're not going to have a good income, and we cannot dedicate ourselves 5 years to our business because we will feel dedicated, frustrated, that it's not paying out as we're supposed to do. But nothing in this life, nothing ain't easy. So to be successful in every area of your life, you have to be willing to pay the price. And if you're not willing to pay the price, trust me, that Decentra is not made for you. Because here you're going to pay the price. And sometimes perhaps can be time, can be family, can be friends. Say goodbye to the parties. Say goodbye to the social events that you perhaps were doing before. And today you need to change them in order to change your results. So you have to see this business as a profession. So perhaps you dedicated yourself a lot of years on studying, getting a degree. And that's precisely why it's the same thing that you have to be doing here today. I don't care if you're a housewife, if you are a housekeeper, if you didn't study, but you have to set yourself in that place and to tell yourself that you are a businessman and a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur, there are many responsibilities, ladies and gentlemen. And one of them, just give me 1 second. Just please give me 1 second. Let me take my water.
Perdón, es que ando un poquito malada de la garganta. Una de ellas, señores, las responsabilidades es mis compromisos más bien como empresario, ¿sí?
It's more likely my commitment as an entrepreneur. And to get into these trainings, reading, working my self-motivation. And listen to this, self-motivation. Work on my self-motivation. Listen now, audios, via seminars. A few days ago, we were in Mexico City in a seminar where we met Tony Robbins. We have his book that is unshakable. So if you don't have this, it's the moment for you to read it because he's recommending a fundamental part of the corporate. Now you have to be committed to your dreams. So today, this training, what do we have to do in order to make our business profitable in this industry that is network marketing.
Para hacer network marketing, yo tengo que invitar gente, por supuesto que sí. Yo no conozco.
So in order to do network marketing, do I have to invite people? And I don't know a single business that does not imply people.
Necesitas gente. Tú tienes
So if you have a gym, you need people. You have a restaurant, you need people.
necesitas gente.
You open a boutique, you need people.
Cualquier negocio que tú apertures.
Any business that you do, you need people in order to do it. And in this industry, Decentra is needing people. The topic today is 7 techniques to have a profitable in network marketing, profitable business. Where am I going to find prospects? To all new people, when we barely start in this industry, the first thing that your upline tells you, make your contact list. All right? There's something that we know is hot market and cold market. Hot market is those people that we already know. Is those people that we have contact every day with the ones we already have some relationship. Our family, our friends, our bosses. If our bosses, our employees, that's all our social circle. And all the people that you're going to contact in the moment that you're going to create a relation that you barely knew a person and that you just barely know what's their name, and you're barely knowing their story. You didn't know that that person even existed, but now you know them. But what happens? Before I share this, when we start, and we start with our hot market, we start prospecting people, and it turns out that the last people into believing in us, who are they? And type in the chat if you're logged in today with me. So who are the last people? The last people to trust you? Family, friends, the people that we most love and that we are most found in dear are the people that less trust in us. And that's a reality. I'm not telling you something that is not true. Like, for example, my mom, when I was in a company where I was very successful after a year, also my brothers, my family also, because I have a lot of family that still I love deeply, but they do not believe in this industry. And that is okay. That is all right. And remember something, because you are never going to stop your dreams and goals because of the people that are not believing in you. The first thing that you need to do is to be confident within yourself and in yourself, and to be confident in your project, be confident with the corporate that the people will arrive. So now I already have my hot market and I start prospecting. And from 100 people that I had, just 5 signed in. So where can I find more prospects? Because sometimes we find ourselves in that problem. Where's more people? Ladies and gentlemen, today you have to be working on social media. And if you're a person that says, I don't like Facebook, I don't like Instagram, you have to do it because this is part of your business. Social media, creating new friendships, new acquaintance, and interesting people. And watch this out. In social media, I will give you a piece of advice. When they send me a friendship request, I get into their profile and then I check their whole information. Today, our Instagram, our Facebook is our CV. It's the CV of every single person. If you see a person that is sharing only memes, are you gonna add him? No. If you see a person that is just sharing bad things about politics and they are blaming the government for their situation, are you gonna add them? No. So what kind of things I will add on my social media? Well, business and entrepreneurs, businessmen and entrepreneurs, people that like to travel, people that like cars, people that are visionary and that have dreams, that have goals. And the people that you're gonna be adding to your social media has to be like you or even better than you. First, analyze yourself and see what kind of content you're uploading to your social media. So get into your social media, get into your Insta, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, see all your stories, your reels, and see that information. And if it's information that is not important, that will not add value, well, you need to start purging that information. That's the best advice that I can give you. And your profile picture has to be a picture where you see yourself professional. So if you didn't like to make your hair, well, make your hair, comb it at least. If you don't like to, didn't like to make up, well, now you have to start wearing a little bit of makeup and change that profile picture. Change that 2D bird picture and then start making that impact on people. Every single day that you find yourself where you are, if you're in a meeting, in a house, or you're in a face-to-face, if you went to Mexico City, everything about that, share it, because that will cause interest, and they will see that Yuri and all the people that are healed again today, they're doing a change, and they want to know what is the thing that you're doing, and that they will be happy because you are happy, and then you can find new friendships, new acquaintances in network marketing. So you start signing people, but you have to pre-qualify them. You cannot be offering from a good investor a bad builder. That is a person that wants to diversify and wants to put their money to work. And that is so important, those questions. And this is so important to listen our partner. What does that person want? What my partner wants, not what I want. Because if you ask me, that you're going to build that check. But let me tell you that they're having people that they do not want to work. They just want to duplicate their money. But there are people that they just actually want to do a business. So you have to qualify them if that person is an investor, if that is a networker, is if an entrepreneur or a businessman. Because you're going to work differently with every single one of them. And you're going to evaluate and analyze what is that profile. And the way to work with every single one of them is totally different. To a networker, you're going to give that follow-up. You're going to be doing launch with those people. You're going to be doing those Zooms. And you're going to be helping them to reach and rank up to their first 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000 monthly. And you're going to be working with them hand by hand and side by side. There are people that are housekeepers, housewives, that they don't have they only have a profession. And I love those kind of people because those are the people that have dreams, that have goals, and therefore there's no obstacle for them. Perhaps they don't have the guidance, perhaps they don't know how to do things, but they have the motivation and the effort, the strength to do those things. So you're gonna start with them from the basics and the principles and start working on that mentality of a businessman, businesswoman, and to widen their vision and to actually let them visualize themselves as someone different and to take them to a level that they have never been before. So you have to do that pre-qualification. So I will do an approach with them. I start perfecting other people. With those people, if I just met a person in the train, in the plane, in the bus, whatever, how will I do that approach? The first is by a text that you send them a WhatsApp to start getting into a conversation with a person. The second one is by the phone call. Three, create appointments, and then you have to give options to people. It's so important that you use a form. I just barely met Marichui. I knew her in the plane. I met her in the plane, and I thought it was so really kind and gentle. So the first is family. You always have to be charismatic and always smile. If you're not getting used to smiling, you have to set it as a goal. You have to smile every single day, because if you learn how to smile, you're going to be a millionaire. I'm truthfully telling you, you have to learn how to smile, to have a beautiful energy with every single person, to create friends. When you get close to a person, your focus doesn't need to be prospecting that person. Your focus needs to be to making a friend, because due to that friendship, that person is just going to sign. And stop seeing people as dollar signs and start seeing them as what they are. Human beings with needs, with dreams, people that needs that help, and people that are shouting and yelling for another opportunity. And you are that opportunity. You are that blessing. You are that light at the end of the tunnel for that people. So F is conference family. Ask them about their family. If they are married, if they are single, if it's widow, do they have kids or not. And investigate and research a little bit of what they do and what they have. If their family, they have a beautiful family, but they're far away because they're working a lot for them. Or it's from occupation. It's what they do. I'm a housewife, I'm a housekeeper, but I'm trying to find another string of income. Hey, I can show you an opportunity where you can work from your home without missing time with your kids and start generating income every single day. I'm an employee, but I'm frustrated because I work a lot, but I earn so little. Well, I have a business model where you can be working and where you're going to be earning according to your work and your effort. If you work a lot, you will earn a lot. If you work little, well, you will earn little. And everything that is about occupation. R is from recreation. What are their hobbies? What do they do? Do that person like to travel? Do they like sports, like swimming? What does that person makes them relax and chill? Like Mr. Omar says, like, for example, I love cars and I love being in my cars and modify my cars. So to this person, they love these cars because I have a business model where they can be generating enough to purchase your dream car. I don't know if I give myself to understand. And M is the message. You're going to transmit the right message according to the need that person has. That's why it's so important to analyze and to listen to that person. We have to learn how to listen, not just talking and talking and talking and talking, but listening. Listen to the people, and we're going to give what that person needs according to what that person tells us. Type 7777 in the chat if we are work here. Tell me if you can find it interesting by typing 777.
También llamadas, cuando tú hagas una llamada tiene que ser rápida. Tienes que causar intriga.
You have to create that interest. It's not that you're going to make a call and then you just let out all the information. No, it's a call of 3 minutes, perhaps 5 minutes even, but you're going to create that interest. To all the newcomers, I want to tell you that you are not alone. So when you do an appointment, you have to have that leverage. Leverage. That's keys to success. Leverage. What does that mean? That the person that invited you has to help you for you to grow. You have to do your launch. You have to get supported to do your Zooms because that maybe you don't know how to do them. But that person do know how to do them, and that person has to help you. So how are we going to do those presentations? First, you have to copy the best from your mentor. And your mentor sometimes is not the person that may sign you. But sometimes we don't feel that support and that backup from the person that sponsored us. And you will find people like Omar Salazar, Oscar Mendoza, like Alex Ramos,
Jonathan Cifuentes, Mr. Jonathan Cifuentes.
Like Mr. Jonathan Cifuentes, like Marchi Rico, like Montse Valle, like Mauricio Cuevas. Mario Morales or Alex Moreno, like Enrique Salazar. You will feel inspired, and for you, they become your mentor. So you need to copy the best of what those people do. And when you have, and you find yourself in the opportunity to be in an event and to see them, approach them, get close to them, and ask them what they need to be there, and ask them some advice for you to grow your business. You need to watch closely if your mentor, if your leader is supporting you in Zoom presentations and calls. Your work is to watch them closely, is to shape them and model them, and to make it your own, personality, not to be exactly the same like Mr. Omar Salazar or Mr. Oscar Mendoza that are my upline. You have to take the best and adapt it to your personality. So that high energy, the highest energy always wins. And perhaps people absolutely doesn't understand nothing about this business. But this lady, this man has energy so great, have an amazing charisma that people will just fall in love with the idea and they believe them because you can, it notices on their eyes, their smile, their body posture. People will not, many times will find and fall in love with the company, but what you transmit to them. And if you don't transmit that energy, that trust, that confidence, and if people cannot see in you that emotion, that joy, they're just going to believe, oh, this person is just going to smash it, it's going to break it, but I believe that I'm going to make a lot of money. So, ladies and gentlemen, positive energy and positive attitude. In all this business, we're all going to face challenges. Change that word from problems and change it to challenges. Why? Because that is what's going to help you to grow your business. Because if you're going to have that mind block, those are challenges. And in every challenge, you need to have a positive attitude and posture. When someone tells you no, remember always that people are saying no to the opportunity. It's not telling no to you. It's telling no to that opportunity because it's not ready to get out from their comfort zone. They're not ready to make that change in their life. They're not ready to grow. And that is not your problem. That is their problem. Every single one of us has to solve their own issues. You're offering an opportunity, and if they can see it, all right, it's okay. So have posture. So then we go to the next person, and then the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, till you find the right people. And you have to know your business, definitely, because I want to grow. So know your business, know the corporate team, know completely the binary and the business model that we're having, and where am I gonna learn from it? Here in the system. That's why it's so important to make all the people to connect, learn how to close and how to sign people. It's not only the presentation, but on closing. I'm gonna tell you what helped me a lot. Doing closing is telling stories, because numbers are numbers and they're equals to everyone. But stories are always different. When we hear a story from the leaders, the people that barely started a few months ago and that they know how they change their lives, that is a closing. The person that asks has control. So you need to do those smart questions to your future partner, that future partner. So you need to let that partner talk a lot and to listen more to what they're saying, because you have to start closing from the beginning. You have to be taking care and be worrying and be concerned of that person and to have that goal of closing. So you need to feel worried and to take care of that person. In what manner can you help that person, and not in what way that person is going to help you? Because sometimes we make that mistake that we see people, and maybe if I will sign Omar Salazar, I will be a millionaire because that person is just amazing. If I sign Omar Salazar or Enrique Salazar, I'll be done because that's about it. So in what way I can make those people sign in? We need to listen to those needs because that is the most beautiful thing, to change lives, and therefore your check comes in. So when you start helping others, therefore the money just comes. But your focus needs to be on helping people. How can I help to train an organization? You have to become a professional networker, and you have to learn how to present, but also how to train other people. How am I going to become the best trainer? Well, training. At first, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that you don't even like your own training because you've never done it before. But the first thing that you need to do is to just go for it, because every single time that you're practicing, you're just going to become an expert. And I'm going to become an expert presenting the business model. I'm going to become an expert training people. Why? Because I'm presenting and I'm training. So you have to be training and learning every single day. Like Yuri, I get into the presentation and always the same thing. I get into the mentorship and they always say the same. And I listen to the leaders and their focus is exactly the same. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no secret about this. You have to do the basics, and the basics are this. So you have to be constantly training. And every single time that we had a seminar, like the one we had in Mexico City, well, you need to invest. You have to be willing to invest in your growth. And you have to write about your life purpose, because never download a book. Never download that ebook. You have to purchase that book. You're investing because you're paying that price. So when you have a seminar, well, go invest, because that is your personal growth, because that you, as a leader, if you grow, therefore, your team will grow also. How am I going to duplicate leadership? First, you need to have that commitment with yourself. It's not with your outline. It's not with your family. The first commitment and the most important is within yourself. What you want in the short, mid, and long term. Are you going to be committed to those things? And what you want to achieve with your organization? Commitment to yourself. And then after that is the commitment to your team. And when you're offline with the person that invited you, and there is a commitment to your outline, then to your team, and also what the company is and the vision of the company. Help to create leadership. You have to help others. It's not that you're leader. It's always the person that shines. You have to give the light to your team. It's not only to be you that is always presenting. It's not only to be the one is always training. It's you. You have to teach your organization and your community to bring out new talents. And I love this. Like a month ago, from the people at Colombia, if they correct me, I forgot about how much time that we were at Cartagena. And they were just amazing. We had amazing women over there. And I listened to them and it was like, wow, I didn't met them before. I never saw them. I know them because I saw them in flyers. They're powerful and successful women. But I never heard them talk. I never heard them speak. And when I heard them, it was just, oh, wow, it's so amazing. Disregarding what rank you are, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to listen to other people, because every single one of them are different. They have different challenges. And you can learn something from them, like a Catherine or that is from Colombia.
Sara, impresionante.
Like Sarah, her training was just amazing. What power does she has, and you can learn from that, from them. And to find new talents, it's not that it's always Yuri or Oscar or Enrique or Alex Moreno, all the leaders. No, we're bringing new talents, and we have to give the opportunity to all others. And that's what you have to do with your organization. So work deeper. So just stop saying work with your direct referrals. So if I'm in the 7th level and my upline does not support me, but I want to work, help that person, because that person is screaming for help, and you need to be that person and to be a diamond carver and polisher. When I sign someone, and what I do is I tell them, let's do our lunch, because we are going to be taking care of making those calls. I'm going to support you. I'm going to help you. We're going to be working our full in 1 month. I'll be on the Zooms that you gave me. If they have a face-to-face, I'll go. But your task, your job is to listen how I give that presentation, because afterwards you are going to do it by yourself. And I'll be working for you. And then I tell my partners, we're going to give the business presentation, but we're going to do it half and half. You start and I'll finish. So you can feel that support, for you to not have that fear of doing those presentations. We do it 3, 4, or 5 times. And then you have to do the full presentation. I'm going to be there, but I'm just going to listen. And at the end, I will tell you where your areas of opportunities are. Because the leader is not me. The leader is you. Because your guest, your prospect, people have to see you as a leader. Not all others, not like Yuri or Oscar. So in the presentations, you will do those presentations, and I will help you 3-4 minutes to do the closing, and then we brought out a new talent. Because successful in media is an application. In network is the network is to have that application, that you have a team at Cancun, that you have a team in Guadalajara, a leader that opened Guadalajara, and that there is an event at Guadalajara, that there is an event in the US, there is an event in Mexico City, there's an event at Chile, Argentina, Spain, everywhere. And that is the application. And that's what we have to do with our organization, all right? So that is what it's all about. And I'm so excited, so happy, so grateful, and so blessed with all the corporate staff. I'm grateful with Steffi and the people that are behind scenes, making all of this possible to be able to provide the best information. I'm happy and blessed with this great opportunity that is called Decentra, because it's changing lives. And what it's coming, it's just brutal. And let me tell you that Mr. Jonathan Cifuentes is the people that let's live, because that person is working for our dreams. And if that person is working for our dreams, I believe and I trust that our duty and our job has to be working for our others and for the dream of that company. And that is to become 2 million independent entrepreneur. And if you have that vision, if you have that goal, please type number 2 in the chat. And every single time that you take a picture, because this means 2 millions and this means victory, the victory that we're having and that we're going to be having, and the victory that Decentra is, because Decentra is victory. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me being here with you. My name is Yuri Estrada. I'm your friend. I'm a rank in this company, and for you to feel that joy and excited with everything that's coming up next, because that you need to feel blessed, because your life, my life, and the people from the people around us is about to change. So let's work on our dreams, fight every single day, and don't throw the towel away. So like Mr. Omar Salister said, so if you're gonna drop the towel, do it in some beach of the world, but that your mindset always to be successful and to always be the best version of you. I send you a hug, my best regards. Happy Tuesday to every single one of you, and see yourself next time. Thanks to all the people that is behind scenes. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you a lot. See you next time.